the timeless myths of the Ijaw people who dwell in the Niger Delta region of Nigeria, Woyengi stands as the supreme deity of creation and destiny. Known as the Great Mother and the Creator, the story of Woyengi is a tale of divine artistry and the eternal relationship between humanity and the divine. Before the world existed, there was only the primordial void, a vast emptiness stretching endlessly. Woyengi, in her eternal wisdom, summoned the elements: water to feed the rivers and seas, land to cradle the forests and mountains, and the sky to shelter all living things. She wove the first threads of existence, crafting the earth with her hands and imbuing it with life. In her sacred abode, a mystical grove hidden deep in the heart of the earth, there was a large chair and an immense creation stone. Woyengi seated herself on the chair and placed her feet on the creation stone. She then shaped humans from clay. She molded each figure with care, ensuring that no two were alike. She then summoned the humans and explained to them that life was not a predetermined journey but one of choice and consequences. Because they were neither male nor female, she breathed life into them, giving them the ability to think, feel, and dream, and then asked them what they would like to be. Woyengi asked them one by one to choose to be a man or woman, each according to their choice. Next, Woyengi asked them one by one what manner of life each should like to lead on earth. Some asked for riches, some for children, some for short lives, and all manner of things. And this Woyengi bestowed on them one by one, each according to their wish. Then Woyengi asked them one by one which manner of death they would like to return to her. And out of the diseases that afflict the earth, they chose each a disease. To all these wishes, Woyengi said, "So be it." Among this group of newly created men and women were two women. One of them, a baby, asked of Woyengi rich and famous children, and the other asked for powers, mystic powers that would have no equal in the world. And this woman was Ogboinba. Ogboinba and Abebi came to be born in the same town and became inseparable friends. They ate and played together, sharing all their secrets, and grew up as children of the same parents. But Ogboinba was an extraordinary child. At an early age, she could heal and cure and had second sight. She understood the tongues of birds and beasts, trees, and even of the blades of the grass. She prophesied and performed things strange and wonderful, and her name became a byword on every lip. When they both came of age, Ogboinba and her friend Abebi got married to the men of their choice. Abebi conceived and had a child, but Ogboinba was not able to have a child and wished she could. She too longed for a child. Although her mystic powers grew and her legend went far and wide, her friend had more and more children according to what she asked of Woyengi, and Ogboinba loved them all and took care of them with her mystic powers as if they were her own. But this gave her no satisfaction. She wanted children of her own to take care of. Her mystic powers, however, continued to increase just as she had asked of Woyengi, but there was no joy in her heart. So one day, she decided to go back to Woyengi and ask for her destiny to be changed. So Ogboinba took a bag of charms and medicines and set off on the journey. Along a wide road, Ogboinba walked with a bag of mystic powers and medicines slung over her shoulder. She walked through a wide road that led to a mangrove forest where lived Isembi, the king of the forest. She walked along. day and night without food or rest. And soon she reached the mangrove forest of the kingdom of Isembi. As she picked her way through the forest, she heard a voice calling from behind. She turned, and it was Isembi. "Are you not the Ogboinba I have heard so much about?" he asked, raising his voice. Ogboinba replied, "There is only one Ogboinba in the world, and I am the one." "If you are," Isembi replied, "you have not respected me well by not visiting me as the king of this place. We have all heard your fame, and to find you here like this is an honor. Come with me to my house." So Ogboinba went with Isembi to his house, and there she was well entertained to a sumptuous meal and palm wine. After the entertainment, Isembi asked Ogboinba where she was born. Ogboinba said, "I have not given birth to a child since I was married many years ago, so I am going to Woyengi to ask her to recreate me." "Turn back from here," said Isembi. "It is impossible to see Woyengi while you are still alive. Your journey is in vain, so turn back from here." But Ogboinba said her mind was made up, and so she left Isembi and to continue her journey. But she had gone just a little way when she turned and came back to Isembi and asked him if he would try her powers with ease. Isembi said he would not fight a woman and asked Ogboinba to go away. Still, Ogboinba insisted on the trial of her powers, adding that though a woman, she was ready to challenge him. This got Isembi angry, and they accepted. However, he could not defeat her. She then took his powers and proceeded on her journey. The journey continued as such. She would encounter powerful beings, both gods and mortals, but she defeated all of them with ease, while also taking their powers and adding them to her own. Soon, she finally reached Woyengi's sacred grove, and men and women appeared in pairs from the side of the grove. The women carried brooms and the men bags. As the women swept, the men collected the dirt into their bags. When the grove had been swept clean, they disappeared back into the sides of the grove, pair by pair. As she waited hiding behind an iroko tree within the grove, she saw the sky darken and a chair descend, followed by the creation stone. Then there was lightning and thunder. Woyengi came down and sat on the chair and placed her feet on the creation stone. Then Woyengi went through her usual process of creation and then led the men and women to the two streams, the streams that flowed to the habitation of humans. Then Woyengi returned to the grove and ordered the chair and the creation stone to ascend up. These things went up one by one into the sky. When she was about to ascend too, Ogboinba rushed out from her hiding place and challenged her to a contest of powers. Woyengi revealed that she had already seen her hiding and commanded that her powers be returned to everyone she had taken from. Ogboinba, overcome by fear, turned from the face of Woyengi and fled in panic to hide in the eyes of a pregnant woman that she met on the way. On seeing this, Woyengi left Ogboinba alone, for a commandment she had given to men was that pregnant women should never be killed, and she will not now violate it because of Ogboinba. Although she fled from Woyengi's reach, as long as there are pregnant women on earth, Ogboinba is present too. And since then, she is traditionally invoked for fertility and for assistance in acquiring magical skills, and noted as the goddess of second chances. Woyengi retreated to her sacred grove, leaving behind a world rich with life and possibilities. Though she no longer appeared before mortals, her presence remained palpable in the whispers of the wind, the flowing rivers, and the sacred chants of the Ijaw people. Her influence persisted in the customs of the Ijaw, where individuals seek to understand their destinies through divination and rituals. The story of Woyengi became the cornerstone of their spiritual beliefs, a reminder of the sacred power of choice and the responsibility it carries. Woyengi's tale is not merely one of creation, but of empowerment. She gave humanity the gift of choice, trusting them to weave their own lives within the framework of the world she created. For the Ijaw, she remains the great mother, watching over her children as they navigate the intricate web of destiny, forever guiding them with her unseen hand. And so, in the heart of the Ijaw, Woyengi lives on, eternal and unchanging, the ultimate symbol of creation, balance, and the boundless possibilities of life.